So what you are dreaming is not a small dream, right? Measuring by any yardstick in the context of Indian society, the dream you are dreaming, the dream that you want to chase from today onwards, the dream that you want to see become reality going forward is not a small dream. Can anybody give one or two reasons like why it is not a small dream? Hmm? Lots of okay, lots of competition is there. That is why it is not a small dream. So that is also a right answer. What about others? Because it is Indian Administrative Service. Yes. So because it is Indian Administrative, that is why it is a nice success ratio is less. Okay. What number of vacancies are? What was my question? Why? Why it is not a small dream? Right. So all of you are focusing on competition, right? Number of vacancies, and then very good. So she used the word responsibility, right? So the amount of responsibility that you are going to get as part of the job, right? So we don't use the word power. So during interview, you can come and sit here like for timing only for today's session. So the amount of responsibility is huge. We don't use the word power here, right? Many people use the word power, right? Especially after seeing the movie of Prithvi, like Kempe Gowda. So they see that I'm going to get lots of power to beat criminals, to beat uh, what looters of mines. So all those things. So it's not about power; it's more about responsibility. What we try to teach, what we try to suggest all the time here is that your focus must be on the process, right? While having your dream on your big responsibility, right? So never focus on the competition. As part of this journey, never focus on the competition. Never focus on the number of vacancies, right? The vacancy will always remain 150 to 180. I think in 2-3 years, IAS will increase to 200 to 220, the number of vacancies. So IPS is 200 right now, right? 180 for IAS. So it will go on increasing, but your focus must be on two things. One, on the process, right? So right now you have to imprint this particular statement that your focus must be on the process. Secondly, there must be this dream alive constantly. So the dream of becoming IAS or IPS, but with the goal of getting into that role of huge responsibility where you are given an unique opportunity. So I won't call it a chance, it's an opportunity to what? To serve, right? To serve society, to serve your people, and to correct any injustices, to create your own mark in the administration. There are people who have created their own models which have become examples for others to emulate. So there are plenty of opportunities where you will derive the utmost satisfaction, right? Not because of the perks you get, incentives, or the bungalow you get, but because of the amount of responsibility, the amount of actual work you can see on the ground, right? So every year, like past 7-8 years, I am seeing our team is seeing so many toppers walking out of this institution, and some of them are getting national awards, state awards for administration. So recently, Nandini KR, so got All India rank one, so was student of our core batch, so not classroom student, she was another core batch, only writing practice. So she had taken coaching from somewhere, she came for writing. She was awarded a national award for better implementation of Narega in the district of Ballari, right? So within that list there was another guy, Naveen Bhatt. So he had got, I think, rank All India rank 14 in 2000, same year, Nandini batch. So he also got award. So he came for writing practice and interview guidance from me. So when we see these people, they were like you. So there are photos where these people are sitting in classroom, and like now you feel like you are ordinary, you don't have anything, like you have only with you that big dream, right? And you have taken up chances, you have taken up certain risks, coming out of your home different districts to come and settle in Bangalore, especially girls. So you have convinced your parents, right? So right now sometimes that feeling of emptiness will be there, that you are nothing and you have nothing to show to the world. But if the focus is on the process, then we will see that you transforming yourself into a topper. So that is the beginning of the implementation, or that uh, donning that huge responsibility role. But many people think that becoming topper is the end, because the focus is always on the outcome, on the results. So two things happen when the focus is on the results. So you become topper and you think that that is the end of your journey, like success. You are already successful, right? So for many people it gets into the head that you have sacrificed so much, you have read so much, you worked hard and have become a topper. So that gets into the head. The second thing that happens is that you sometimes forget your responsibilities, right? You feel like you are entitled, you are privileged.